The Boeing 747, the queen of the skies. Since its introduction in the 1970s, the type has carried more than 7.5 billion passengers on more than 23 million flights, according to Airways magazine. Over 1,200 jumbo jets were built for passenger service, with a Dash 400 being the most popular version, accounting for over 500 of these frames. Of those 528 Boeing 747s able to carry passengers, only a low two-digit number is still being used. You may find them on occasional domestic flights on Air China and Rossiya, and there are a few dubious airlines in countries like Iran, Nigeria, and Moldova still having some 747-400s registered. The only airline still relying on them for a significant portion of their network is Germany's biggest airline, Lufthansa. A combination of factors led to them being the type's last major operator, and with deliveries of new wide-body aircraft expected to pick up in 2025, its days there are numbered too. Shortly before Asiana retired its last Boeing 747-400, we caught a flight on it from Osaka to Seoul and captured the experience of what the plane was like in service. And today, we'll extend those same honors to Lufthansa's Boeing 747-400, but we're one-upping ourselves. Instead of a single 2-hour short-haul flight, we'll cover 8-hour long-haul flights across the Atlantic. And you heard right, flights, as this video will be the first of 2 in-depth episodes covering the aircraft. Today, we're starting with a journey from Hanover via Frankfurt to Chicago O'Hare in economy class, followed by a special video to be released next month, taking a flight on, coincidentally, the exact same 747 from Frankfurt to New York JFK in business class, but not just any business class seat, the one in the first row in the nose of the plane. This video is already available to watch right now to all of these amazing people who support our channel with a paid sponsorship. Starting at as little as €2 per month, which is just €24 per year, you too can support our mission to create the most detailed flight reviews possible by signing up for a channel membership right here on YouTube by simply clicking on the join button beneath this video. If you cannot wait, or simply share our passion for air travel, signing up for a channel membership helps us put more time and energy into this channel, and I am deeply grateful for all of you who tirelessly support our work with your own hard-earned money. There's a lot to cover in these 2 videos, and I'm excited to bring you along the journey and share every last detail of it. So without further ado, let's get going. Aviation geeks and frequent flyers, welcome to this new episode of our flight review series, Brutally Honest. My name is David, and we're in Hanover, Germany right now, about to catch the early morning flight over to Frankfurt. Hanover is home to Germany's 8th busiest airport, catering mainly to local vacationers, but is also very well connected to Europe's major hubs. Lufthansa offers up to 11 daily flights to Frankfurt and Munich, and airlines like Swiss, Austrian, KLM, Air France, British Airways, and Turkish Airlines also have a sizable presence here in Hanover. Check-in and security were super quick, as the airport mainly sees seasoned business travelers that early on a Monday. Over there you can already see the plane taking us to Frankfurt, a 1996-built Airbus A319, which touched down just a minute after the A319 from Munich. Look at how both planes taxi into their parking positions perfectly in sync. In general, these early morning domestic flights to Lufthansa's hubs are very reliable, as virtually everyone on these flights is connecting to somewhere else, so even the tiniest delay would be incredibly costly to the airline. Well, that includes us today too, heading to beautiful Chicago, Illinois, with a mere 70 minutes to transit at Frankfurt Airport. Lufthansa's old short-haul planes are all equipped with these Recaro 3520D seats, offering acceptable legroom, a standard tray table, and a high literature pocket. Adjustable reading lights and personal air vents are located in the ceiling above. The gate is supposed to close at 8:25, and the doors have just been shut perfectly on time for our 35-minute long flight to Frankfurt. This, by the way, is one of my Holzkern watches, which have been loyal companions on most of my trips, and I'm very glad to have Holzkern as a longtime supporter of this channel sponsoring today's video, which might be handy to some of you because their products actually make fantastic Valentine's Day presents. Holzkern is a company based in the same town we're from, beautiful Vienna, Austria, so recently I made them show me how they conduct their business. As you know, we don't advertise much on this channel because I want to truly believe in a company before I endorse them to you guys, and Holzkern is definitely one of them. And their products make the perfect gift for Valentine's Day, as the materials used mean no two watches, rings, or necklaces are the same. A unique piece of nature for that unique someone. And with every order, Holzkern offers free worldwide express shipping, meaning the products typically arrive within less than a week, regardless of where you live, and therefore are a great choice last minute too. In their logistics center in Vienna, I got to see just how much they offer and how many customers they're serving already. If you're interested too, for a limited time only, using the dedicated link holzkern.com/simply and entering coupon code AVIATION at checkout gets you 15% off your entire order plus a free gift bag for your loved one's present. Thank you to Holzkern for sponsoring this video.
Diese in Ihrer Sitztasche mit der Anleitung zur Schutzhaltung, zu der Sie im Falle einer Notlandung aufgefordert werden können. Prägen Sie sich besonders die Lage der Notausgänge ein. Sie sind entsprechend gekennzeichnet.
Despite the flight being only half an hour long, Lufthansa provided complimentary bottled water on this flight. Other beverages and snacks had to be purchased, as is usual on Lufthansa short-haul flights in economy these days. Considering how centrally located Frankfurt and Munich are in Europe, and how short most of Lufthansa's intra-European flights are, that's something I have honestly stopped being bothered by. Look at today's flight, for instance. 35 minutes wouldn't even be long enough for a complex beverage and snack service, so a bottle of water and the little chocolate they hand out before landing are totally appropriate. And after just 36 minutes in the air, we've made it to Frankfurt. 9:14 AM, touchdown 26 minutes ahead of schedule, as these early morning schedules have generous buffers. So let's see how long it'll take us to get from our plane to the connecting gate. Remember, we only have 70 minutes until the departure of our connecting flight, which means more like 50 minutes until the gate closes. I personally would not consider Frankfurt a well-designed or easy-to-navigate airport, but it has admittedly improved a lot in terms of efficiency and reliability in recent years. Still though, way too many flights use remote stands, and what's noticeably annoying is that the airport doesn't use dedicated airport buses, but rather just uses regular public transit buses, which due to their large number of seats just offer way too little space for all the carry-on luggage. Now that we've arrived in the terminal, let's see how long everything takes us. Three minutes in, and we've made it to passport control. Luckily, thanks to arriving from a Schengen flight, we don't need to clear security again. And including the walk to our gate, we've made this connection within just slightly over 16 minutes. And for an airport the size of Frankfurt, this is really good. The Lufthansa app has also added quite a bit of functionality, assisting with real-time information regarding our transit. Out there is the jumbo jet taking us to Chicago, Delta Alpha Bravo Tango Kilo, a 2001 built Boeing 747-400. As of December 2024, Lufthansa still has 8 Boeing 747-400s in passenger service, in addition to 19 of the newer Dash 8s, which are even slated to be fitted with new cabins in the coming years, meaning they'll luckily stick around for now. Dankeschön. Entering the plane through door 2, we're first passing through a sizable galley, followed by the plane's 242 configured premium economy class. A small 2.5-row economy section, before door 3 and the regular 343 configured economy class cabin behind that. I've chosen to sit in 40K for the wing view you'll see in a minute, and just like all other seats, it comes with a headrest adjustable vertically as well as on the sides. Waiting for us as well is a super soft pillow with a reusable fabric cover, which are so much more comfortable than the scratchy single-use covers many other airlines use. A blanket is provided too, saving the plastic packaging thanks to only having a strip of paper holding it together. Being 180 centimeters tall, the legroom is impressively good. Each seat comes with a cup holder, which is on the back of the bifold tray table. Above that, a literature pocket with a safety card and in-flight shopping magazine, and each seat is also equipped with an adjustable entertainment screen, which has USB-A and audio ports on the side, right next to which you'll find a coat hook. Beneath the seats, you'll find universal power ports with 2 per each 3 seats. Despite being amongst the older types in Lufthansa's fleet, their Boeing 747-400s don't actually have the oldest cabins. If you compare our seats today with the ones aboard the Boeing 747-8, you'll notice one distinct difference. While both feature Recaro CL3520 economy class seats, the Boeing 747-8 is fitted with a Panasonic X2 entertainment system, whereas our 747-400 has the slightly more modern and higher quality Safran Rave system you'll also find on Lufthansa's A330s and A340s. That's because the 747-8s were delivered in the early to mid-2010s, while the 747-400's cabins were retrofitted only around the mid-2010s. Some more differences between the 747-400 and 747-8 cabins will become apparent in the upcoming business class video. Lufthansa has also finally updated its safety video with one that, at last, has a modern feel to it. The 747-8 we're parked next to is heading to Mexico City today. Before departure, the crew handed out earbuds. In case you're wondering what it's like to travel aboard Condor's new Airbus A330neos, we have 2 detailed narrated videos available on our channel showcasing both their transatlantic economy and business class products. After climbing out of Frankfurt, the crew began the main meal service with a round of beverages and a little salty snack. As for drinks, both hot and cold beverages, as well as options with and without alcohol, are offered at no extra charge. For the main meal service, Lufthansa offers two choices in economy class, the classic chicken or pasta question. I went with the vegetarian pasta, which today is penne with cheesy cauliflower. This is accompanied by a cold but crispy bread roll with butter and cheese, some coleslaw, and a piece of apple cake. And Lufthansa provides metal cutlery, which gives the meal service a slightly more elegant feel. Overall, this is a good economy class meal service. I particularly appreciate the availability of a vegetarian meal option and the lack of single-use plastics. However, it wasn't the tastiest, as the cheesy cauliflower pasta was a bit dry and bland, and I would have appreciated the bread roll being warmed up. But compared with what Lufthansa used to offer in the past, this is a giant leap forward and generally a totally fine lunch spread. Afterwards, tea and coffee were offered in those slick reusable cups. Lufthansa has made notable efforts to reduce waste, which is commendable. Half-liter bottles of water were handed out too. The lavatories have a really cool retro feel to them, but are still very well kept. There's regular hand wash, little cups for when you brush your teeth, as well as hand and face towels. Some also have changing tables. In the rear galley, more bottled water as well as other beverages were made available. I always emphasize drinking enough water is the key to not feeling fatigued after a long-haul flight, and Lufthansa offering half-liter bottles of water, both handed out proactively as well as yours to take in the galley, really help with that. So kudos to Lufthansa for keeping me hydrated and not just offering water sparsely in shot glass-sized plastic cups like many other airlines do. As we're cruising towards Greenland, let's have a view at what the Inflight Entertainment system has to offer. Aboard the 747-400s, Lufthansa employs Safran's Rave system, which you will also find aboard their A330s and A340s, as well as on older twin-aisle airliners of their subsidiaries Austrian, Brussels, and Discover. Despite its age, it offers a solid selection of movies and TV shows, including multiple episodes of popular ones, as well as games, a kids section, as well as music, audiobooks, and podcasts. An in-flight mapping application is installed too. The headphones handed out in the beginning are simple earbuds that get the job done. After a little nap, we're already above North America, and before we'll start our descent into Chicago, it's time for another snack. On this flight, Lufthansa offers a vegetarian hot pocket, a simple yet tasty tomato and cheese calzone. Before landing, they even handed out hot towels, which is a nice gesture. And we've got another little piece of chocolate, which shows a small change as well. This is still some of the old chocolate they've been serving for a while, made by Copenhagen, while the new ones, which are equal in weight, are made by Lindt and also come in a paper packaging. Over the years, Lufthansa was widely criticized for an array of issues, and rightfully so. However, I personally believe it is time to acknowledge just how much things have improved. In the grand scheme of things, today's journey was superb. An on-time connecting flight, a fast and efficient transit at Frankfurt, good legroom on the long-haul flight, high-quality amenities with a focus on reducing plastic waste, An overall good meal offering, a pleasant crew, and considering how little I actually paid, including a checked bag and seat reservation, for what essentially was a main season ticket, a fantastic value for money. With the arrival of more modern aircraft, which will come with a new and improved in-flight entertainment system and a bunch of new seat features, Lufthansa is slated to become one of the better choices to cross the Atlantic with, and I'm here for it. Welcome to Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. We're about to arrive at O'Hare's Terminal 5, like all international flights, but it's important to note that Lufthansa is one of 3 airlines whose international flights depart from Terminal 1, alongside United and ANA. Thank you again to Holzkern for sponsoring this video, and make sure to check out their massive selection of watches, jewelry, and accessories, as Valentine's Day is coming up and Holzkern offers the perfect gifts plus worldwide express shipping free of charge, and for a limited time only, get 15% off your entire order and a free gift bag by using the link on the screen and entering coupon code Aviation at checkout. Once again, also a very special thank you to our channel members for supporting our work through monthly financial contributions. But whether you are a channel member, a subscriber, or are simply stopping by for this one video, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again for a new video soon, and until then, safe travels.